I'm starting a project right now where all of the casing material is all pre-finished. So we're going to be doing it all with 0 fasteners. In this video, I'm going to share a couple secrets to how I do pre-finished trim using no visible fasteners. I recently discovered a new product that makes life a lot easier for me, and I'm also going to share a special DIY jig to help with some pre-assembly. When I say 0 fasteners, I'm referring to a specification from the designer or the builder that calls for no visible fasteners. With regulations tightening on high VOC finishes here in Canada, it's getting harder by the day to achieve millwork level finishes on the job site. Pre-finished material is specified more and more often and adds a new challenge for all of us carpenters on site. Here I am working with edge grain hemlock, so a good finishing blade is really important to avoid tear out. As usual, the lighting on the job site isn't very good, and also they're using really dark colors in this place, so I have to bring in extra lighting, and even that doesn't seem like enough. You can tell that I'm using a piece of tape on the material. It helps with marking. Whenever I start a job like this, I don't go into full production. I always make sure that I do a couple windows first and make sure that I'm getting things right before I go into production, so I'm not repeating a mistake across the whole job site. All right, so these are the secret to pre-assembly with stain grade material. Can't use clamps on these because we can't put any holes in our finish. So what I've got is these little jigs here, and it's sandpaper on 3/4, stop at the back, and then your miter block there. So if you follow me on Instagram at all, you'll know that I have an online store where I sell a few products. One of those products are called Horse Bites, and they're a miter clamp. This is basically where I got the idea for those. What inspired me to make my own miter clamps was that you can't get the clamps in Canada. You can get a knockoff of them, but had been doing this for a while, and so I kind of adapted this idea into the Horse Bites. The window stool nosing and the sill apron are just biscuited together. So we're biscuiting our pre-assembled casing, and we'll do the jam as well. You have to be really careful with your offsets on this stuff. So it takes a little bit of planning so you can get your margins. It's kind of nice to have 2 different biscuit joiners so you can have them set up without having to change them a lot. I still have to change this one because we have 1/8" reveal for the sill and 1/4" for the casing. I've never found a biscuit that compares to the original Lamellos. Here you'll notice that I'm skipping a biscuit every second one. And the reason why I'm doing that is I discovered a product that's new to me, never used it before, that makes this process a whole lot easier. And they are called K20 biscuits. They're a plastic biscuit that have barbs on them, so they act as a fastener. We used to use all sorts of blocking and bracing to do this stuff. And so we've come to the moment of truth. If you've done all your work correctly, it should just pop on with those K20 biscuits. It's a friction fit. They hold pretty solid. There you go. Got our 1/8" reveal at the bottom, 1/4" on the sides. 1/4" on the sides. Now I just gotta glue the returns in.
1/4" top and sides.